Hello, today I'm going to talk about the Georgia Boot Romeos. As you can see, they are these boots here. The brand is Georgia Boot, as it says here on this pull tab. I think they have a leather upper, but they're lined inside with a sort of thermal material. And they obviously have this sort of elastic part here that's supposed to help them fit better. I got these 3 years ago, and this video is going to be about how I made these more wearable, because it's been a journey. So starting about 3 years ago when I got them in Forks, Washington, which is the rainiest and darkest place in the whole of the United States. So it seemed to be the right place to get these because they are supposed to be water resistant and also have various degrees of sort of workplace resistance to, I think, electric shock and various chemical spills to various degrees. I'm not sure. You can check the website and it will tell you. But, you know, I thought this sort of hearty boot is maybe what I needed. However, comfort-wise, these were not a good fit for me. Namely, what happened is that while they do have a sort of memory foam insole, which I appreciate, the fit in the heel isn't quite right for me. And the problem with that is that it will cut up my heel, in fact. So I ended up kind of wearing them, but then I stopped wearing them. And in fact, weirdly enough, these were kind of partly the reason why I got these boots, the Red Wing 1907 mock toe copper rough and tough boots, which kind of started off as less comfortable because I had to break them in, but now they're super comfortable and I love them. But having said that, I felt, you know, I got these, they're perfectly fine construction, so I thought, is there anything that I can do to make them more wearable? And so about 2 months ago, I actually got these, I believe they're called moleskin, sort of their adhesives, and it's sort of a felt-like material. And actually, they really helped because they just added a little bit of thickness, which helped with the fit. But more importantly, they also added a bit of cushioning, and they covered up a sort of area where I had worn through the fabric in the back. Basically, they made them wearable because it meant that even with thinner socks, I wasn't cutting up my heel, which was happening before. Now, there is a caveat, because obviously this is an adhesive that I add on after the fact. I went on a trip with these, and while they were great throughout the trip, because they are boots, I took them off at the airport to get on my flight. So I took them off, put them on the tray, they went through the scanner, all good. And then when I got them back on the other side, instead of going to sit down and putting them back on, you know, I just put them on the floor and I slipped my foot and pressed down to get them in. And I think that pushed down the adhesive. So that is what I have found, is because I cut up my heel again because I had pushed down the adhesive, and then it kind of revealed the sort of the torn fabric covering on the back. So this is my experience in terms of making these more comfortable. I'm going to show you how I apply this. I mean, I'm not sponsored by anyone in terms of boots or this adhesive. I'm sure you can get it in many places. So yeah, let's go ahead and put a new adhesive felty moleskin insert into my boot. Got to have some fingernails for this. There we go. Beautiful adhesive sound. Because I think what worked well last time is that I lined it up with with the top, and then There we go. That's the way that you want to do it. And then, yeah. There we go. This should be hopefully better. I mean, it's not pretty, but hopefully it covers up the rip that is on the fabric in the back that's about there. And this is pretty soft. So, and you know, it's hidden from the outside. So I know that it's a different color than the lining inside. So it is a bit jarring. Maybe you can get black sort of felt, adhesive felt like that, or moleskin, or whatever it's called. But I don't particularly care. All right, I'm going to try them on. Let's see. Let's pop these on. So the mistake that I did at the airport was just to slide my foot in and just press down instead of using the pull tabs. So I'm going to use the pull tabs properly here. So I'm going to slide my foot in and with my finger sliding that in. That feels good. I mean, I think that was the... Oh no, that was the new one, yeah. I think that's good. All right, let's put on my other foot for completeness. Oh yeah. Now, I like to tuck the pull tabs under my jeans. There we go. Yeah, that feels good. That feels good. That feels good. Yeah, it's crazy how one thin piece of felt-like material just stuck to the back of the boot makes the whole difference. I mean, I'm going to take these off now so you can see. Here it is. It's this here. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but for me, it makes this boot fully wearable. I guess the moral of this video is that footwear can be comfortable or uncomfortable, but you shouldn't abandon all hope. Get advice, go online, talk to a cobbler maybe, and I think you might be surprised that there's ways to make footwear work for you. This was something actually suggested by my wife, and I'm very glad that she suggested it because it's made these boots wearable and I can get the most out of them, which is the whole point of this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you found this video helpful. Till next time, take care.